This window is going to get put back on. I am very excited about this. This is super cool. This is really, really fun. I'm loving it. It's such an amazing, great technique working with this paper. If you haven't watched my videos before, I'm Diane van der Zanden. I'm here at Atelier Arenas in subtropical Colima, Mexico. I've been working on a project to make paper mache high-end. My work is economical, durable, lightweight, and you would never know that it's paper mache. I'm working towards an exhibition of 18 sculptures in November 2025 called Holding Up the Sky. And this month I'm working on the first two large sculptures to be in that show called My Anchor and My Guardian. So it's still going to need some cleanup, but that was really fantastic. And now that I've used that multi-tool for the first time, I'm going to watch videos about how to use a multi-tool. Ha ha ha, because that's the kind of gal I am. Yeah, so you can see that it needs cleaning up. Today I have to work inside of the sculpture. And for me, I figured out the way to do that would be to cut a window out of the side of the anchor and then replace it back on later after I do all the gluing that I need to do inside. And again, if you've watched before, you know that these are the plaster molds. This is where we put the layers of paper. That's a torso, half of a torso, and these are 2 arms, and you can see the layers of paper. We're using PVA glue right now. All the other glues like doubled or tripled or quadrupled in price while we've been through COVID and everything else. So PVA glue it is. In Mexico, it's called Resistol 850. A viewer suggested that I change to wood glue, and Resistol makes a form of wood glue, which I'm testing right now and I'll show in a later video. And here's the other half of the torso, and you see the flanges. When we pull these pieces out of the molds, these flanges are going to get glued together, and then on the inside, we put paper paste right here. After it's glued together, we put the paper paste in to hold the piece together, and then once that dries, we cut the flanges off. And that's what's going on right over here. So this will get paper paste put on the inside here to stick it together. Once it gets dried, this flange, all the flanges will get cut off. And these hands are ready for that. I'm not sure if you can see that there's paper paste in there, but there is, so they're completely stuck together really nicely, and now it's just a matter of getting the flanges off. And things that are coming up, this piece needs to be glued together on the inside with paper paste, so they just need the flanges cut off. So this is what I have to put together on the inside. I have to put some more paper paste to fit this all together, and more paper paste underneath this foot in order to have it be sitting the way I want it to be sitting, a little bit more straight up and down. This window is going to get put back on, and these legs are actually for a different piece. They're very, very light, and so I don't think that they're good for this one. I need to get another set of legs that have more layers of paper on them. I am very excited about this. This is super cool. This is really, really fun. I'm loving it. It's such an amazing, great technique working with this paper over and over and over and over again, making these paper pieces. So, yay! I used paper paste to glue the little nuts at the bottom of the feet, and then I paper pasted all the rods to the paper. Then I set the window back in place using the technique of fixing a hole in sheetrock. I have another video on my channel called Paper Mache Paste Just Got Much Easier. I try to bend the rods before I put them into the sculpture, but at times like this, I have to bend them a little bit more. So I'm using this piece of plumbing pipe to do it. It took a lot of work and a lot of time to get it the way that I wanted it to be. I probably spent a couple of hours dry fitting this piece. I wanted the knees to be more bent after all of that. And so I decided to cut these pieces at the knees and replace them onto the figure. Once the lower leg is attached, I put paper paste into the inside of the ankle to hold the whole thing together. So I just tacked these upper legs to the lower legs. Mostly I used the inside, the threaded rod to do that. And that's really good. That's going really well. I'm very happy about the way it's looking. The thing that is annoying me a lot at the moment is somehow this bar got out of whack. You can see that it's off center. It's a little bit that way from these two pieces of the anchor, this piece and the other piece. I don't know what these things are called. I wish I knew. I should probably look up anchors and find out what all the parts of the anchors are called. But having it be off center means this part that is going to get put back on and have a rope go through it is probably going to have to be up higher on the figure. Yeah, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not. We'll see how it goes. If I have to cut it out, I'll cut it out somewhere down the line. I'm really happy about the way that it's going. And I think maybe I'm going to tape these legs together right now and let it sit and let it dry. The thing is, the bottom piece has to dry, the glue has to dry super well before I can continue going up. So that's what's taking me so long to get this piece made. I'm gonna let it dry. So taped, and that's what it looks like now. It means everything to me that you're watching my videos, and that you continue to sculpt, because if you do, you're one of the very few. If you're not sculpting and you're watching these videos because you love sculpture, I love you for that too. Thank you for watching.